Come. This is Psalms 134:1. Behold, bless ye the Lord, all ye servants of the Lord, which by night stand in the house of the Lord. Lift up your hands in the sanctuary, and bless the Lord that made heaven and earth. Bless ye at Zion.
Come, man. So we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Yahweh being the true name of the Most High God of Israel, the one true God, okay, the Heavenly Father. All right, Ba'ashem, that's how you say in the name of or through. And Yahushai, that's the true name of who people know as Jesus, which we know his actual name in the Hebrew. It is Yahushai. That's how you say the true names in the Paleo Hebrew, which is the ancient Hebrew, which is Elashuan Kodash, the holy tongue. All right. Also, quick shalom, which means peace. Unto the 12 tribes of Israel, you black and Spanish, you Native Americans who are scattered to the four corners of the entire earth. All right. The elect, unto you we say shalom. Really what we wanted to touch on this topic, center is sitting around is going to be talking about the kingdom, okay? The everlasting kingdom. All right, the government or the rulers who are to come into power, okay? I want to actually start out with 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, right? We're going to be touching on really like the tabernacle of David, all right?
God, this is 2nd Esdras 6 and 9.
Come on, bring it up.
It's lucky. So 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. I'll start at 6 and 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
So Esdras was asking the question, okay, when is going to be the parting asunder of times? All right, meaning when was it going to be a cut? Okay, when was it going to be a transition in power? Okay, because right now, okay, as you know, we're in the power rulership of currently Edom. Esau, right? Well, Esdras is wondering when is it going to transfer from this kingdom into another kingdom. Keep going on there.
Verse 8, And he said unto me, For Abraham is the for Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That the hand of man is betwixt.
Yeah, so it said that Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, you see? So, you're going to find out that, okay, the so-called white man is Esau Edom, okay? And his kingdom is going to come to an end, you see? It said that Jacob is going to be the beginning of that followeth, though. So, once Esau's rulership is taken out of the way, which we can see happening at the moment, the transition of power is shifting, okay? Esau's kingdom is little by little decreasing, little by little going down the drain. All right, everything is falling apart, man, because this is the end of another age. All right, and then the beginning of what's going to follow, which is the kingdom, will actually last forever, but it's going to begin with Israel, man. All right, who are of the elect. That's who the kingdom will begin with. You see, really touching first and foremost, it's going to be for the tabernacle of David. They're going to be the first ones to receive the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Let me actually get Daniel 7:18.
Come. Daniel 7:18.
I want to read this too. This is the book of Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches that were gotten by deceit, the kingdom is going to translate, okay? So we're actually transitioning, like we've been touching on, because this kingdom that we're in right now, Esau's rulership, it's only been gotten on unrighteous dealings, riches gotten by deceit, rape, robbery, murder, okay, extortion, thievery, okay, identity theft, whatever you want to think about. Esau has done it all. So obviously there's going to be some judgment coming to this land, you see. And Esau's getting ready to be taken out the way, and another righteous rulership is be ready to be placed forever in power, right? It's going to get that in the book of Daniel 7 and 18. I think it was.
God. It says Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
God, so the saints of the Most High, which we understand the saints is talking about the children of Israel, pursuing the book of Psalms chapter 148 and I believe 14. All right, so the Lord, it said the saints or the Israelites are going to take the kingdom and they're going to possess the kingdom forever and ever and even ever and ever. Just kind of putting some emphasis on that, showing you that, yes, this will be an everlasting kingdom, eternal, okay, never ending. You see, I want to get this precept real quickly, okay, because this is going to be ruled by particular men, really under Yahushua, you know, because there will be a structure within the kingdom, okay, a structure, a societal structure, rankings, all that stuff will actually be within the kingdom of Mosai. You see, and we're going to actually read this in the book of Amos chapter 9 and 11. It says, "In that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, close up the breaches thereof, and I'll raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this." So the Most High said that he's going to raise up the tabernacle of David, alright, which is going into the elect. We know who the elect are. We read about the elect in the book of Revelation chapter 7 and the Revelation chapter 14. Alright, 144,000 of these men. Alright, from every tribe of Israel, you're going to have 12,000 from each tribe, you see? And guess what, man? This is gonna make up the tabernacle of David, and it's being raised up. How is it being raised up? Is the Most High is actually raising up men here on this side, right? Little does Esau know, but the rulers of the next kingdom of the next kingdom is being raised up here in Babylon the Great, and across the four corners of the earth, but mainly Babylon the Great, bro. Right?
Okay, that's right.
And you can see many of these men teaching the word, you know, out on the highways and byways. You see, but it says I'm gonna close up the breaches thereof. So the Lord's gonna close up the breaches, right? Because really a breach is really anything where there's a breach is where something can slip through. All right, if something has a breach, things can slip through the cracks. So the Most High is gonna raise up the tabernacle of David and make sure that nothing can slip through the cracks. Now, no type of doctrines, no type of philosophies, no type of other type of mindset. We're gonna be all on one accord, man. Right? And I will raise up his ruins and build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and all the heathen. And that's what's happening. Where the elect are gonna possess the remnant of Edom, all right, and all the heathen. Okay, so guess what? There are going to actually be servants and handmaids, right? The kingdom of the Most High God is really going to be for Israel. You see, I want to get this in the book of Isaiah. All right, yeah, if you want to get Isaiah 6 and 9.
It's Isaiah 6 and 9. It says, Isaiah 6 and 9. And he
6,
said,
9 and 6, a lot.
9 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Concerning Yahushua, right? Read on.
Going on. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David, and upon the kingdom to order it, and to establish it with judgment and with justice, and from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of the host will perform this.
Gone. So, you just said that unto us a child is born. We know the child is really referring to Yahushua, right? It says the government shall be upon his shoulders. So, the whole government, which is the house of David, the elect, okay, they're going to be the government of the world to come. You see? Everybody that has any type of, questions, anybody that has any type of problems, okay, just like you have a higher, people who you are top of you, that you pretty much go to for authority, man, you know? Because we all have authorities that rule over us as citizens. Well, guess what? The next rulers or the next government will be, like I said, the house of David. So guess what? In Yahushua, he's going to be the ruler of that. he's going to be the top king in that day, you see. And then King David will be right under Yahushua, you see. Because King David is going to be a prince, you see. And he says this is going to be an everlasting kingdom. You see, so this kingdom, it will never end. This kingdom is not going to end. The next rulership will be the rulership, okay, forever and ever, man. All right? And all nations will bow down, man. All nations will serve. Okay. Let me get the book of Daniel real quick, chapter 7, and start at 25. All right? The book of Daniel, chapter 7, and I want to get 25.
This is, let me go to it. Daniel 7 and 25. It says,
hey, and if you do want to actually look up, like pretty much if you want to get a little glimpse of the kingdom of the Most High, hey, read the book of Kings, man, when it talks about King Solomon. Because King Solomon, you gonna find out that I was actually Yahushua in the reincarnation. But that was the closest, that was the best, the best time Israel has ever been in, man. In that day, gold was like silver. And silver was like stones, man. That's how common that stuff was in Jerusalem. Like I said, man, we was prospering. We was living fat in the time of King Solomon, right? And he was a prince. Solomon was really peaceable. I believe Solomon means a peaceable one. I believe, you know. And Yahushua, he is the peaceable one. You know, there was really no war in the time of Solomon, and that's really, you look at like it's a prelude to the kingdom of the Most High. So, you know, King Solomon was the closest we've been, but Yahushua, hey, nothing's gonna be compared to Yahushua's rule, man. Nothing's gonna be compared to Yahushua's reign. It's gonna be complete righteousness, complete peace within Israel. These other nations will be in bondage, but hey, even for them, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna honestly be a lot better than living here. Okay, because in Esau's rulership, you mourn, man. It says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
That's right.
That's book of Proverbs 29:1. So right now, everybody's mourning. Man, look at the streets of America. Riots, man. Uproars. Okay? People coming up against the elites, man. Okay? People coming up against the rulers of this society having no regard, man. They don't care who you are. Alright? People out here depressed. You got children who are getting chronic depression at, like, young ages, bro. Like, what is that? You know? You got damn, you know, like, the society's falling apart. Nature itself is decrepit, man. The birds falling out the air because of toxics in the areas, man. Wells washing up on shore because the water's all polluted, you know?
All type of fish.
All type of fish just dying, man, trying to hop out the damn water, bro. Like, you got fish literally trying to hop out the goddamn water, bro, because it's just so damn polluted. You know, you have just like I said, man, nature itself is against this, man. Okay, animals and everything, they're against Esau, man, because this is the destroyer. He is the destroyer of the world, the destroyer of the earth. Esau pumps damn gas up out the earth when, hey, leave that stuff there, bro. You know? Well, don't pump it up to you damn suck the earth dry. Like, the earth needs that, bro. But that's why, you know, the ground is all damn unfertile. You can't even plant nothing here in America. Not even across the world. Everything out here is just waxed old, man. This earth is bad, man. It's nothing here. You get the fruits is all GMO. The food is all steroided up. Okay, fake food, laboratory grown food. Okay, everything you just diabetic. You got all type of people on obese. Like, what is that, bro? How do you get so bad in a society, bro? How do you fuck things up so bad? Slack you for my language, but sometimes you just gotta use that language, man. Because Esau, he done messed everything up bad. All right, and the Most High is gonna repay Esau for oppressing Israel, oppressing nations, and then just jacking up the earth, man. This damn devil got a lot in store. Yeah. So you don't let these damn devils rule like that, because this is what happens. You see, but you know what I tell you to get real quick. I think I told you to actually get Daniel 7 and go at 25. I think.
Yeah. So this is Daniel 7:25. It says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand into the time and times, in the dividing of time."
So this is referring to Esau. He said he's going to speak great words against the Most High, which we already know Esau be speaking great words. Esau's proud. He acts like he is God, you know. He mocks the Most High. He mocks the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like Esau in general just speaks great words. There's so many examples you can use. It says, and he shall wear out the saints of the Most High, which we've been talking about. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And you got us mourning as Israel for sure because we're being oppressed. They got us working their goddamn minimum wage jobs. They got our people, okay, having this society go round, right? Using us as merchandise. It don't matter who you are. I don't care if you a celebrity. I don't care if you a homeless person. You're being ran by Esau, man. You know.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money you make. Even if you in the NBA or some shit, man, Esau's running you down, man. You know. Right. You still can't even really, to be honest, live how you want to live. There's always some type of thing Esau has to attach with money. If you want to be something in society, just know there's going to be some type of requirements. You know, you got to do something real crazy to actually make it in society. So I mean, either way you think of it, you're either what did they use this for back then? They used this back then in slavery times. We had like performers and shit.
Yeah, and then entertainers.
Yeah, entertainers and things like that. You know, Sambo, we had Coon, Sambo.
He shined the shoes and
shoe shiners. I mean, all that type of stuff. Modern day elites and athletes. Your modern day, celebrities. They're nothing but just coons. You know what I'm saying? Little shoe shiners and little clowns, man. You know, it's like you gotta kind of put yourself like, you're like an entertainer.
They want you to dance for them.
Yeah, like dance. Get up in the middle of the night like they used to have us do and just dance, man. You know, sing a song, man. Sing something like that's what they want us to do. Anyways, just kind of getting back on topic though, and it reads, and they shall think to change the law, times and laws, and it shall be given unto the hand a time, at times, and a dividing a time. All right, so that's really referring to a time. Really refers to a year. So a time is a year. So if it's a time and times is 2. All right, dividing a time, you divide. Okay, what's half of 1 is 0.5. So you put that together. 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 0.5 is 3.5. But we understand that that's really going into 350 though. So really roughly 350 years. We as Israel would be given into the hands of Esau, you see, which we pretty much are in that area. All right, so this is the dividing asunder of time. So we talked about when shall be the dividing asunder, right? When shall be the transition? Well, we're coming up in the transition, man. Read on a little bit. 26.
Verse 26. It says, "But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and destroy it upon the earth. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole earth shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him."
So this kingdom coming up, like I said, man, it's going to be the greatness under the whole heaven. All right, this whole entire earth will be given to the people of the Most High. The saints. And then it's going to be an everlasting kingdom and dominion, and all kingdoms are going to serve it. All right, and that just cuts the fact that everybody, we all just go to the place in the heavens, and we all are just one people. All right, we all get a little halo, you get your little white robe, bro, and you just live in a damn another melting pot. It's damn Babylon the Great all over again, man. Nah, that's not happening, man. The Most High is going to set things back in order. You see? It says the dominion is going to be forever. So Yahweh Shai's kingdom will last forever. I actually do want to get this in the book of Revelations, but could you give me the book of Isaiah 60 real quick? Okay, this is the book of Revelations 20 and 4. "And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither received his mark upon their forehead or in their right hand, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years." So, okay, it said that these are men he saw that they were sitting on thrones. Because again, the elect will be actually sitting on thrones too, man. Alright, you're gonna have the government. They're gonna all be established, man. The government of the body of the body of Yahushua is gonna be an everlasting government, man. And Yahushua, they're gonna rule. It says they're gonna reign with Yahushua Hamashiach 1,000 years. Now that 1,000 is just it's hyperbole, you know, it's hyperbolic, if that's a word. Anyway, it's hyperbole, man. Which hyperbole, really, to be honest, it's not literal, man. Okay, that's just kind of like you don't take it literal. Really, we understand it's just going into it's going to forever, because we already read multiple accounts. It's gonna be an everlasting kingdom, forever. So 1,000 is not literal. That's just a number, okay, in biblical numerology that really could symbolize forever, you know. So they're gonna be reigning with Yahushua forever, man. You got that in the book of Isaiah 60.
Yeah. Want me to start at 19?
10.
This is Isaiah 60 and 10. It says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted."
So the Lord says that the sons of strangers shall build up our walls, meaning these other nations are going to build up our kingdom. You see, we're not going to lift a finger. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to be out there, okay, putting bricks up and making bricks, and we're going to have them do all that, bro. These other nations are going to do all that. Okay, they're going to make the streets. They're going to build the highways. They're going to build the tall buildings. They're going to build the government, which the elect will actually be sitting. They're going to build everything, man. You see? We're going to put them in hardcore bondage. You think this everlasting kingdom is just going to build itself? Nah, man. We need some slaves. You see? You're going to need slaves. What kingdom has ever been built up? Whatever great kingdom has ever been built up without people building it up? Right? Look, the Most High is still going to have the kingdom be on earth. You see? So guess what? We're going to have these other nations build up the kingdom of the Most High. And we're going to have them working hard. Overtime. You see? Because the kingdom of heaven is going to be glorious. It's going to be the most beautiful kingdom that we've ever seen. It says, "I have not seen or ear heard," man. So these nations going to be going to work. And we're going to have them in hardcore slavery for 1,000 years until Israel or Jerusalem is perfect. You see? You alright? Keep reading on that.
Yeah, Isaiah 60 and reading on starts at where I left off? Around 11. So let me go ahead and go to 13 actually. "The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the sole of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion, the Holy One of Israel."
Con.
Whereas,
It's like you just say something. It just said the sons of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. Alright, which, these nations are going to come bending at our feet. Alright? So guess what? This is not going to be a kingdom which every nation out here is going to be living lavish. Nah. Only the children of Israel, the elect, are going to be living lavish, you see? But these other nations, they're going to be going through it, you see? Alright? Especially Esau, Edom. They're going to drink the cup. I mean, they're going to drink double, more than anybody's ever drunk, you see? Because the cup is going to pass over to them, you see? Which we are actually going to get. You want to read on?
reading on, it says, if I left off. Verse 15. "Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles."
The Lord says he's going to make us an eternal excellency, man. Because we're gonna be divine, man. Like, look at it. If you actually understand what's gonna happen for Israel, we're gonna get everything. We're gonna get spiritual bodies, right? You're gonna be immortal. You see, everything you do is gonna be perfect. You're gonna be using the law, statute, commandments. Gonna be within your inward parts. You see, you're gonna know how to judge righteous, man. You're gonna have all type of honestly for men. You're gonna have women, man. You're gonna have all type of women. You see, we're gonna pretty much be the salt of the earth, but instead of being the salt of the earth right now when we're being oppressed, because even look at it, man. Even right now we're being oppressed, but we're still the salt of the earth. Everybody still wants to be us, although we're on the bottom. You know, it's like Israel. Like we are like niggas in the hoods, slums and ghettos. You know what I'm saying? Our slavery, our history consists only really of slavery, fried chicken, slave boats, weed, drugs. I mean, it's nothing respectable. But guess what? These nations still respect us, though. These nations still want to be us, though, man. Imagine whenever we actually become a royal people, or a holy, peculiar treasure to the Lord, man. Imagine when we become rulers, man. Whenever we're dwelling with wisdom, man. How much more are people going to actually look at us like we are like gods? We're going to be gods, man, on earth. That's why he says, I'm going to make you the eternal excellency. I mean, it's going to be just excellent. You know, everything's just going to be on point, you see? It's like we said, man, you can't even think about what's going to happen. This is eyes have not seen nor have ears heard what the Lord have prepared, man. Go and read on.
It says, verse 16, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Mm. For brass will I bring gold, and iron will I bring silver. For the wood brass, and the stones iron. Mm-hmm. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteous.
So all that stuff, man. He said for brass, gold, and what do you say?
For brass, gold, and going on iron, silver.
Yeah, so pretty much a lot of the things which are like, you know, it's not necessarily you gotta make something with like gold. Like say maybe like a door or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it don't necessarily have to be gold. But we're just gonna have it gold, man. You know, our utensils which we use to write, it's just like you could just simply make it out of wood. Now I'm gonna have that thing silver, man. I'm gonna have that thing gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that thing precious metal. The rolls are gonna be metal, man. Precious metals and just all type of onyx stone, and as you had in the book of Revelations 21 when John saw the New Jerusalem, all those stones. Well, guess what, man? You're gonna have all those stones be like the street pavement.
I think even in Tobit 13 and 16 as well.
Come on. So like everything out here, it's gonna be like beauty, man. We're gonna make these nations actually build up the kingdom. The walls probably just gonna be pure gold. You know what I mean? I don't know how it's gonna be, but he's just saying, hey, things which are you might think unnecessarily, you don't need to make it all like fancy. We're gonna have it fancy, man. You know? Read that again.
Yeah, reading on verse 17 and chapter 60 and 17 of Isaiah. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron will I bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
Exactly, man. So our officers are going to be peace. You're not going to have to worry about Esau and his wicked-ass Ku Klux Klan, okay, a slave patrol coming through, man, which is just your modern-day police. You're not going to have to worry about none of that, man. Trying to kill you, trying to lynch you in front of everybody, bro, shoot you down and shit. You ain't got to worry about that, bro, because our officers are going to be peace, all right? And what else? Our exactors are righteousness. So our judges will be righteous. We're not going to be dealing with wicked-ass judges. Esau's wicked-ass judicial system and his government, which he runs everything by, which is corrupt. His government is corrupt. Nothing. We're not going to have to worry about corrupt rulers because the rulers will be the elect. You see? Read on a little bit.
Goes on to say, but thou shalt call thy wall salvation, and thy gates praise.
Mm-hmm.
The sun shall no more thy light, Salaki. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy glory. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of mourning shall be ended. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branches of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time.
So that's what's happening, man. All that stuff we just read, that will be the kingdom of the Most High God. No more we're going to hear about violence. Okay, we're not going to hear about another man being lynched. We're not going to hear about another brother, getting incarcerated. No, he was unjustly dealt with. He got prison time, and he didn't even do the crime. It's like we're not finna be doing all that. Everything is gonna be just. This is all our people will be righteous because we're gonna have the laws within our inward parts. So you're not gonna have brothers who are trying to, you're not gonna have brothers who are pretty much trying to get over on brothers, man. All right. What is that thing called again? Ripping people off. Jake likes to love to rip his own brother enough, man. Selling people shoes. It's all damn. The shoes first and foremost all messed up, but they trying to sell the shoes for $200, and you ship it to your house, and that shit's jacked up. It's some fake ass Jordans. Like what the, you know what I'm saying? Nigga done sold you some fake Jordans for, goddamn the same price, bro. It's just like, man, Jake trying to sell you damn weed. And he's trying to make sure that you're not even getting real weed, man. Like, and that's worldly shit we're talking about, you see? Jake loves to rip his own brother off any way he can. Okay? Likes to, act like he's gonna pay somebody back, but he never gives you that money back. Okay? Jake, okay, he's just a conniving, grimy man right now. Jake is just grimy, bro. Alright? Well, guess what? We're going to have to actually be purged. A lot of our people will be purged. We're not going to have any more snakes. No more coons, man. All right, no more backbiters. We're going to actually, everyone is going to be righteous. We're going to have that one more. We're going to have, again, tender and delicate among one another. All right, he says that, that eye, the man that was tender and delicate, his eye shall be evil toward thee. Hey, that curse will be taken off of us. And we're going to be once again tender and delicate, man. All right. And we used to even greet each other with a holy kiss back in those days, man. Alright? I mean, we used to have random people lodge at your own house because we was just all cool, bro. We was all good. Well, it's gonna go back to just that. Everyone's just gonna almost be like, it's gonna be like one big like family on one accord, man. Everybody's gonna be righteous. Alright? Did you finish that off?
Yeah, I want to bring out a scripture on when you said we was tender and delicate. So this is Judges. I was reading Judges, the 19th chapter, and let me see here, the 4th verse. It says, so this is a Levite, and he went to go visit his father-in-law, right? It says, and his father-in-law, the damsel's father, retained him, and he abode with him 3 days, so that they did eat and drink and lodge there. So this father-in-law, he just took in his son-in-law, and it goes on to say, and it came to pass in the 4th day, when they arose early in the morning, that he rose up to depart. And the damsel's father said unto his son-in-law, comfort thy heart with a morsel of bread, and afterward go your way. So, he was about to leave and depart. But his father-in-law said, look, just stay another day and comfort yourself. And it'll go on to say he did. let me read on. And they sat down and did eat and drink both of them together. For the damsel's father had said unto the man, be content, I pray thee, and tarry all night, and let thine heart be merry. And when the man rose up to depart, his father-in-law urged him. Therefore he lodged there again. And he rose up early in the morning on the 5th day to depart. And his damsel's father said, comfort thy heart, I pray thee. And they tarried until afternoon, and they did eat both of them. So basically, this father-in-law, he was supposed to leave on the third day, but he he stayed 2 more days, man, because his father-in-law said, "Look, stay here again, stay here again, stay here again," and the man had to make up his mind to go and depart. But that just shows you that we was tender and delicate.
Con. It's just like that's not how we are right now, bro, and it's just sad because a lot of our people, it's like you read these scriptures, and those particular scriptures, you're like, dang, a lot of people like that's probably why I don't think those are niggas. They're like, those are no niggas, And then, brother, those are some. That's why Esau said that's him. Okay, but guess what? That was really us. Okay, but guess what, man? Our people are just in such a nigga mindset, and we deal with each other so badly that we can't even see ourselves just doing that, man. Really, it's sad because today, and we know we Israel, but you know how we know we Israel? It's because people know about the stiff-necked people. We know that we is hard-headed. These people were murmuring against Moses. They was talking behind people's backs. Now it's like, those are niggas, man. All right? It's just sad that we have to associate ourselves with the bad side of the Israelites. Yeah, just a rebellious people who do not want to hear the law. It's just like rebellious, don't want to hear the law of the Most High. They're wise to do evil. It's like they were like, okay, these are us for sure. But when we read about the scriptures where we're brotherly, you can't really see that right now. You see? But guess what? All that reproach will be wiped away from us, and we're gonna go back to actually being, that tender and delicate amongst one another. It's gonna be beautiful, man. You want to say something on that?
No, that was it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 37, and I want to go to 21. And say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountain of Israel. And one king shall be king to them all, and they shall no more be two nations, neither shall they be divided any more two kingdoms at all. Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, nor their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places, wherein they have sinned, and will cleanse them, so they be my people, and I will be their God. And David my servant shall be king over them, and they all shall have one shepherd, and they shall all walk in my judgments, and observe to do my statutes, to do them. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt. And they shall dwell therein, even they and their children's children's children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever. Moreover, I will make a covenant with the people. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will multiply them, and multiply their seed, and and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore. My tabernacle also shall be with them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And the heathen shall know that I, Yahweh, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore. Whew. So you see all that, man? The Lord said he's going to take us out from the heathen. He's gonna take us away from all of our idols and our detestable things. We're going to be one nation, right? And David will be our prince. All right, David, he's going to actually be the prince. He's going to be one of the kings. Although we know Yahweh Shai is going to be the king on top of David, okay, pursuant to Isaiah 9 and 6. But, okay, David will be right under Yahweh Shai. And then right under King David will be the 12 apostles. Because as you know, Yahweh Shai had promised the 12 apostles that they would sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why you got to put these things in context clues. So then after, under the 12 apostles, you're going to have the government, which is the 144,000 elect. You see? And under them, you're just going to have the regular 1/3, and then you're going to have the regular citizens, and so on and so forth. But there will be a hierarchy in the kingdom, you see? So that's how it is, man. The Lord said that, we're gonna be established forevermore, and the heathen, they're gonna understand, like, look, this wasn't for them. All you Christians, just stop, okay? You're finished. You guys are defeated with scriptures, man. Like, y'all keep trying to go through the scriptures talking about, oh, this is for us, it's for everybody. Well, the scriptures say otherwise, man. You see? Ultimately, it's Esau, Edom kind of brainwash y'all. But, hey, it's going to be made clear in that day, though. Let's actually get this in the book of Lamentations, okay? All right. Lamentations, I'll bring this out. Probably the last precept unless you got one. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. So the cup, which is meaning, okay, the cup that we have to drink of, which is the afflictions, okay, the chastisement, the slavery, the robbery, the rape, and all, I mean, just all the atrocities we've dealt with, that same cup will be passed on to Edom. And they're going to have to drink, and they're going to be drunken, and they're going to be naked, okay? they're going to be going through so much hell. Okay, they're going to be going through so much of what we had to go through times 2. Because it said, repay them double in the book of Revelation chapter 18. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So, he said our iniquity, our punishment is almost accomplished. So, hey, we almost out of here. What we as Israel has to do is come back to the Most High, do his commandments, okay, be sincere, come out of America, and for you, man, you got to teach, preach, man, do this work, help seal the elect, because we're trying to hasten the day. We're trying to get the kingdom of the Most High now, man. We're trying to get the kingdom of the Most High, see? And the only way that's going to happen is if you go out there and preach this word and you live by it, man. You see? You got a precept?
No.
Calm, man. So pretty much with that, we do want to say Shalom one more time, giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Khan.